everybody, how are you tonight? Jessica Souza, your Premier Designs jewelry stylist here, coming to you live from Raleigh, Massachusetts for our now one day late Ways to Wear It Wednesday. So we're actually going to call this Tip Thursday. We had a little scheduling issue last night, so anyways, thanks everybody for being patient and waiting until tonight coming in. We're going to give it a few seconds for everyone to kind of come in and join us. So thanks for coming on. This week we actually did a vote. I let all of you decide which piece from our new Premier Designs line we were going to highlight. So the piece with the highest votes is Angelic. So that's the piece we're going to look at tonight when everybody joins us. So we'll let a few more people come in. It's 9 o'clock. Everyone's just kind of settling in from their day. Hope everybody's having a good week. It's almost Friday. Thank God. It's a really, really long week, I feel like. We had lots of open houses for all the schools. So we got to go meet all the teachers, but a lot of late nights. So anyways, hopefully I'll be able to remember everything I want to tell you because it's now one day later in the week and that much more exhausted. But thanks everybody for joining us. So I think we'll get started. All right, I'm going to bring in my lovely assistant, Eileen. I call her Eileen. I've had her for going on 8 years now. And after a while, she kind of tips to one side, so we call her Eileen. So she's going to be helping us tonight. We're going to highlight the piece that you all voted for, and this is called Angelic. So I'm going to show it to you here, kind of talk a lot about it just a bit, and then we'll put it on Eileen. So I was really excited actually that this piece won our vote because this is a piece I wear a lot. I wear it all the time. So it's a 3-strand necklace. This piece, and we've talked about this in the past, but I'm just going to kind of flip it around to show you. All of our Premier Designs necklaces come with a 4-inch extender, so it allows you to hike it up or let it down depending upon the neckline that you're trying to work with. But this particular piece, Angelic, it's going to sit on you between 16 and 22 inches, okay? So any of you who are kind of familiar with necklace lengths, it's a 16 to 22 inch piece depending upon how you wear it. So let's just talk a little bit about the piece itself, and then we'll put it on Eileen. So it's a 3-strand necklace, and the bottom strand is actually removable. So you can take this bottom piece off. And why would you want to do that? We'll talk about a couple of reasons why you might want to do that. But just impression-wise, so a few of you mentioned when you were voting that you liked the piece, but that you were kind of wishing that it was silver. I've got to tell you, I wear mostly silver myself, but this particular piece, I think the gold really shows off the colors beautifully. So I think that's why the Premier Designs design team went with gold. I think it shows off the colors in the stones much better than silver would. So although, like I said, a lot of you wished it were silver, I think you'll actually really enjoy seeing this piece, and perhaps you may go a little bit out of your comfort zone and start bringing some gold back into your wardrobe. So what's nice about this piece that you may not, I don't know if it's coming through on the screen. I know it's hard to tell from the catalog and it's hard to tell online, but the colors in this piece are unbelievable. That's why I wear this one a ton. I get a ton of compliments on it. So starting with the bottom row, you have some clear round pieces, and then they're sort of outlined in these stones that almost have a really, really light pink tinge to them. They're really pretty, not overpowering pink, but just enough to give you a little bit of color. The second strand up, the one in the middle here, this I think is the prettiest strand on the whole necklace. So this one is a real iridescent color. So it kind of depends upon how the light's hitting it, and it depends on what you're wearing with it, what sort of color impression you'll get from it. But I wear this a lot with, I have almost like a dusty light green color top, and that color will kind of pull from these stones. This piece looks great with light pink. It looks great with gray. It looks great with like a blush or a champagne color. Really, really pretty. So let's take it off the little stand here. And we're going to put it right on Eileen. So I'm going to bring her up here so you can see a little better. But we're going to put it right over her neck so you can see it. Okay, so out of the box, this is how it's going to come. All right, it's going to be the 3 strands. Real simple, just kind of put it on. Now, like I mentioned, I'm going to turn Eileen around so you can see how this works. So this bottom strand is actually detachable. So you're going to notice that you have small lobster claw closures on each side. All right, that tells you that this necklace does something. There's some kind of trick, and the trick with this one is that that bottom piece does come off. All right, I'm going to flip her around again. Okay, so why would you want to separate these? Well, with something like this top, I think I would wear it with all 3 strands. Okay, it's a really beautiful statement piece and it's falling properly. The reason I sometimes separate these is if I have a top that has a print or some kind of pattern and perhaps all 3 strands are a little much, I'll take the bottom strand off. Or if I want to wear something more casual. So I actually have a couple tops. I have one in like it's kind of a dusty light pink, and one, like I mentioned, kind of a dusty like celery green. So they're very casual. They're like a scoop neck, just plain cotton t-shirt that I'll wear with a pair of jeans. So all 3 strands with something like that might be a little much for, you know, daytime wear. So what I'll do is I will simply remove this strand and wear the bottom 2. All right, so it's going to simplify it a little bit, going to give it a little bit more of a casual look. And those 2 color tops that I mentioned, there's something about putting these iridescent pieces right up against the color that really, really make them pop. So that's a really, or the other thing you can do, here, let's about this, you can just wear this strand. Okay, so totally different look. Kind of when they're all together, it gives a beautiful overall statement piece look, but they look totally different when they stand on their own. So you can break them up, give yourself a couple different ways to wear them. Now, I will tell you that this piece is a hostess favorite. I feel like every time I do a home show, my hostess orders Angelic as one of her free pieces. And then when I run into her down the road, she'll say, oh my gosh, I get so many compliments on this piece. And it seems like every time I see her, she's wearing Angelic too. Sometimes we're both wearing them. But it's a great, great piece to add to your collection. Again, it doesn't do a ton of tricks like some of our other pieces that we will highlight. But like I said, either out of the box, 3 strand, or you can take off the bottom one and do the double, or you can take off the double and just do the single. Okay, so a bunch of different ways to wear them. One of the reasons you may also want to separate them is depending upon what kind of neckline you're working with. All right, so here's a little tip. Even though we're kind of doing our ways to wear it Wednesday, a day late, this would have been a tip Thursday, so let's do a couple tips along the way. So necklines. The quick rule of thumb that you can use is your necklace should be falling at least 1 inch above or 1 inch below your neckline. So if you have this on, if you have all 3 strands on, you've worked with your extender in the back, and this is falling like right at the neckline of your shirt, take this piece off, okay? Because when you do that, it's going to put some more distance, and it's going to give you that 1 inch distance between your necklace and your top. And you know, same idea the other way. If you had on like a crew neck t-shirt, you may need all 3 pieces to get the necklace low enough on your shirt that it's not falling in kind of that awkward area. All right, companion pieces. Let's talk about those. I'm going to put her back here so you can admire her while I'm talking. Okay, bracelets. Hang on. I've got bracelets for you. So the bracelets we're going to highlight with Angelic. I don't know if they meant for these to go together, if it was a happy accident or what, but These bracelets in Premier, I'm going to kind of put it right here so you can see them. And we're going to take them apart, but it's a set of 4 stretch bracelets, and they all come together. This piece is called Happy Together, and it comes tied with a ribbon, which is really, really fun. Let me put that on so you can see it. So I'm going to show it to you all together, and then we're going to kind of separate them. So we talked last week a couple times about what we call arm parties. So you don't want to just put one little, flimsy bracelet on and call it a day. You don't want to do that. You want to stack them. You want them to be approximately 4 fingers high to know that you have enough going on. And again, if they continue on up your arm, you've gone crazy, take a few off. So Happy Together is actually a perfect stack. It's like just throw it on and go. They did all the work for you. So when I feel like being really fancy, I leave the ribbon on. Or you could take it off. So let's go ahead and do that. And take the ribbon off. It comes all tied with the ribbon. So you can just wear it out of the box. But let's say you want to try to change it up. So I'm going to take the ribbon off. Don't lose it. And you're going to be left with 4 stretch bracelets. So let's talk about each one individually. So the first one is like an iridescent, almost like a periwinkle blue. But what's really cool about this piece, remember how I told you this middle strand on Angelic almost has like a light bluish, greenish hue to it? So it will pick up this color bracelet. So it's a great companion piece. The next piece you're going to get is this piece. And they're almost like a rectangular stone. I don't know if you can see that. But they're iridescent. So again, when the light hits it, the overall effect is going to be pink. Again, picking up on the iridescent pink pieces of Angelic. Next, you have a stretch bracelet of just clear crystals. Always good to add some sparkle. And last but not least, you're going to get a pearl stretch bracelet. So you can wear them all together without the ribbon, or you can break them up, or you can take these and kind of mix and match them throughout any other bracelets that you have in your jewelry box. But I'm telling you, this along with your Angelic necklace, oh yeah, super, super easy to wear. They've done all the work. It's a great piece. This Happy Together set I wear all the time. Again, more often than not I'm wearing them all together, but I do oftentimes break them up. If I'm getting dressed up in my suit and going to court, I'll just grab the pearl piece, because sometimes, depending on who I'm appearing in front of, I might need to be a little more conservative than wearing all this bling in court. Okay, earrings. Let's talk about earrings. All right, we're going to start with, I'm going to put them on here so hopefully you can see them. Camera's getting a little wonky there, trying to focus on them. But these are the Haute hoops. All right, so they're gold with little crystals through them. What I love about these is it's a hinged back, so there are no earring backs to lose if you're like me and you lose your backs constantly. There's no backs on these, so they just kind of clip up. So this is a great earring to do with Angelic. Hoop earrings, we talked about this last week. Hoop earrings are the quickest way to take 10 years off your look. Doesn't matter whether they're big, small, silver, gold, something about the shape next to your face that makes you appear more youthful. So Haute hoops, this is a great set to have. Another companion piece are the Zoe earrings. Looked at these last week as well. They're an upside down teardrop shape, with a little bit of crystals along the bottom. And again, these are going to be great going with your Angelic piece. All right, what else do I have? Last but not least, the Stella earrings. You probably remember these. We talked about these last week when we talked about geometric shapes and statement earrings. These are a great earring. These would look really pretty with your Angelic piece, especially I think if you did just the 2 strands. Then you can kind of focus a little bit more on your earrings too. You don't have quite so much going on your neck. Okay, So we talked about Angelic. We talked about the Happy Together bracelet set. We talked about companion earrings, either the hoop earrings, the Stella earrings, or the Zoe earrings. So that's what I have for you today for Ways to Wear It Wednesday. Next week I am going to put up another 3 pieces, another 3 necklaces for you to choose from. So you can vote again and we'll do another piece. What else? What else do we need to talk about tonight? I told you it's Thursday. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Oh, definitely better for me to be doing it on Wednesdays. I'm trying to remember what else I wanted to tell you all. What else do I want to tell you? Okay, that's about it. So if you see any pieces tonight that pique your interest, if you saw the Angelic necklace and you absolutely love it and have to have it, trust me, you'll wear it all the time. I promise you. And every time you wear it out in the world, people are going to stop and ask you where you got it because it's really beautiful. The Happy Together bracelets, if you add those to your collection, again, they're going to give you tons and tons of versatility. You're going to wear them together. You're going to wear them apart. You always have this little pearl piece in a pinch when you have to look grown up and professional. You can just throw this guy on and go. And your 3 pairs of earrings that we looked at. So if any of those pieces intrigue you and you'd like to place an order and get them into your own jewelry box, you can find them on our website. So it's premierdesigns.com/Jessica Souza. And if you joined us tonight and you watched this all the way through, you're going to hear this very special message that no one else is hearing. Anyone who didn't tune in tonight isn't going to get this. If you'd like to purchase any of those pieces, go ahead and message me. All right, just send me a little private message and let me know. Don't just, well, go on the website and look around and all that, but don't order right away. Message me first because you're going to get a coupon for watching tonight, okay? Because I really want you to be able to get some of these pieces into your jewelry box, and I'm thankful that you took some time out tonight. I know you're all probably tired too, although you're all probably watching from bed, aren't you? In your pajamas. I know you are. I can see Kristen logged in. Kristen, you're in your pajamas. I know you are. Maybe one of these I'll do in my pajamas. Bling and, I don't know, bling and something. Bling and jammies. Well, maybe I'll do that someday. Not tonight though. So, like I said, message me, let me know if one of these pieces you'd like to have in your jewelry box, and I'll make sure that you get a coupon for 15% off your order, all right? 15% off for you guys, because you guys watched. So that's it. What do you do after today? If you liked the video, if you learned something new and you'd like to share the video with friends or family, please feel free to do that. I will save this video so you can watch the replay, or if you came in late and you missed the beginning, you can watch the replay. And when you do that, just shoot me a message, #replay, so I know that I jumped on and saw it. Also, we're starting to put some of these videos up on our not Facebook, because we're on Facebook, up on our YouTube channel. So we started a YouTube channel. It's going to be a great and easy place to keep some of these videos, and it's public. So that may be a really good thing for you to subscribe to that channel, and again, you can share it. So that channel is called Boston Bling. Get it? Boston Bling. You got it. Okay. So that's it for tonight. The next we'll be back is next Wednesday. We'll do Ways to Wear It Wednesday again. We'll also do a Tip Thursday next week. Next Thursday, I think we're going to talk about the gem membership. So some of you are gem members already. If you can't wait till next Thursday to hear about it, go ahead and go to our website. You can find some information on our gem program. And that's it. Till next week. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining me tonight. Now I'm going to go put on my jammies and get to bed. With a book or something. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks for joining me tonight, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.